Niesha Marks.
All right, so I'm sure there's some people out there like myself who, if you don't have your glasses, you can't see about 5 feet in front of you, correct? Yes? Okay, that's fine. Can anybody see what this is? I wish. But that's fine. I'm gonna leave it right. I am actually something special. Not many of you may know that by just looking at me. You might know somebody that looks like me. You might know somebody my age. You might even know somebody, rarely, but some people know what it is that I do. A little bit about me. I actually am 25 years old, as he said. I grow weed as a career. I'm actually part of a very special 1%. Now, most people see 1%, they see it on paper, they hear it in a video, and they say, okay, so she's extremely rich, she's extremely influential, she knows a lot of people. I know a little bit of people. I have about 30 cents in my account. But I'm actually part of a different 1%. At any point in time in this list of names that I'm about to give you, if you're aware of any of those people, just nod your head. I don't need a hand. I can't see you. Remember, I'm blind. Okay? Mahalia Jackson. Any nods? Condoleezza Rice. Harriet Tubman. Vivian Irene White Marbury. Nanny Mae Gon Johnson. Hattie Mae Annette Doolin Redford. No? Condoleezza Rice. Oprah Winfrey. Beyonce. I'm getting a couple more yeses. Niesha Marks. Thank you. So now you know somebody that's a part of this special 1%. I am a descendant of the slaves that America couldn't kill. I am a descendant of the very special 1% of people in this country that are forgotten about, that are overlooked, that are devalued, pretty much in the background. This is a penny behind me. 1%. A lot of people don't realize the different stereotypes, the different issues that African American women face in this country. It's supposed to be post-racial, correct? We're supposed to have gone past all of our biases, gone past all of the issues, gotten out of our comfort zones, mixed and mingled with people. It's not the case. Many of you actually work with people at your job. You have people at your church. You might have a neighbor that looks like me. The issue is that unconsciously, a lot of us still suffer from the issues of stereotypes, of biases, of, it doesn't matter. Microaggression that African American women face in this country. I'm 25 years old. I do grow weed as my professional career. People look at me crazy and they say, how is that a career? Yeah. It is. It's actually extremely profitable. I have my master's degree. It's from the University of Florida. My master's is in horticulture with an expression in RNA expression and genetics. What does that mean? I grow plants for a living. I tell people how to grow the best plant that they can grow. I tell you how to do it faster. I tell you how to do it in a way that affects the most people positively. But when I say that, the first comment I get is, oh, so you actually got into UF?
Oh, Lord help us.
Oh, so you actually got into a D1 college? Oh, you're in higher education? Oh, you could actually write your thesis alone? No. You'd be surprised. You shake your head, you confused a little. Some people may feel bad. You might have actually said it to somebody on accident. It's okay, I forgive you. The difference is I overcome these biases on a regular basis. I shouldn't have to. We don't want to talk about it. It's not just African American women, of course, but going through history, we are some of the most forgotten contributions to this society. Most people don't realize, hey, when I go and speak to a black woman at my workplace and she has an afro and she has her natural hair, don't go up and pet it. Don't ask, can I touch it? Don't ask, how do you get your hair like that? When they're speaking about something that actually is going to grow your business. Most people don't realize I'm 25 years old, I'm young. So not only am I young, not only am I a female, I'm a young black educated female. There's a lot of us. We grow your businesses. We get networking. We help you grow. Yes, it's uncomfortable to talk about, but at the end of the day, we're here. One thing that I do for my business that I work for is grow marijuana. I'm going to keep saying that because I like to let people realize and understand, hey, it's okay. I'm about as uncomfortable to speak about as my own race. My industry is as uncomfortable to speak about. But the difference is, in my industry, I'm normally the only one in the room that looks like me. I'm normally the youngest. I'm normally the most educated. I'm a nerd. I like being behind a microscope more than I like talking to people. But at the end of the day, I'm the same as you. I'm the same as you. I'm the same as you. We all have a common goal. Being a descendant of slaves in this country is not easy. Some people get upset to think about the fact that we had slavery here. We did. It's okay. It's fine to talk about because we've moved past that part. What we need to realize is that when we move past that part, the conversation doesn't go away. Simply saying, I don't see color does not eradicate the problem. You have to see the differences that people have. For instance, my mom would kill me if she knew I wasn't wearing a dress shirt underneath a blazer. However, as you see, I have my hair done, I have my nails done, I have heels on, I have a professional style dress, I carry myself differently. However, when I have my afro at work, when my nails aren't done, when I say y'all instead of you all, I'm looked at differently. There's a different mask that I have to wear every single day. That's extremely difficult for people to understand and comprehend. If I don't walk around saying, hey, I have a master's, they assume I have nothing at all. If I don't open my mouth to speak, they assume I can't be present and show up. So I have to go above and beyond and over the top. Sometimes people get upset when I speak about things like this because they hear me get emotional. But one thing about a good presenter and one thing that you have to deal with in my position is having emotion, or else no one will understand what's going on, right? So raise your hand. It's okay. Not yet. Raise your hand if at any point you have asked to touch someone's hair. Oh, it's cool looking. You can raise it high. It's okay. We're not offended right now, okay? I want to touch your hair. It looks so cool. No? Okay. Oh, well, can you sing a song for me? And me looking like me. Can you sing Amazing Grace like they do in church? Never said that? No. Have you ever asked someone, oh, well, where did you go for your degree? No. Some of these things that we have in regular conversation, we don't even realize. It's called microaggression. In this country, I could say something to my friend right here that I met this morning. I could say something to Jim and not even realize the impact of what I said. At the end of the day, when that person goes home, they're like, man, I wish I didn't have that conversation today. You know? Unfortunately, in the United States, if you look around this room, actually, I don't want you to stand up or sit down. I know everybody's tired. Look to your left, not mine, your left. Look to your right. Turn around a little bit, look behind you, scan the room, look at each other. If you are an African American woman in this room, raise your hand. We are the minority here. So now you may be wondering, okay, we've talked about the stereotypes, we've talked about the microaggression. Now what can you do about it? When you have a penny, you think, it's not very significant. I can't pay any type of a bill with this. It's dirty. It may be in the crack of my car. But when you need it, what does it do? It adds value. There's a lot of pennies around in your companies, in your businesses, in your family possibly, in your friend circle, that you might overlook. You might keep it back there. You might not cash it on its value. The difference in what I challenge you to do is a little thing. speak up and step up. Some people might be saying something that they're not realizing based on a demographic that they have or an age gap. You don't have to go and Black Lives Matter for every single issue, but you could say, hey, that's not something, I think that they would want to hear. You could take them aside. You could talk to the person that you hear. If you don't feel comfortable doing that, you can talk to the person that you hear. Hey, how are you feeling today? How did that make you feel? We talk a lot about leadership today. We've talked a lot about diversity today. We've all met somebody new in this room. You don't know what people are going through. You don't know the differences in what you might deal with at your job, what you might deal with outside of here. But take that time to ask. Take that time to think. Take that time to say, what am I going to do that's going to affect somebody differently today? And oftentimes when we have those thoughts, we want to make the world better all at one time. Start with one person. Start with the 4 people in this room. That's a minority. Unfortunately, we are, but if you invite somebody that looks like them that's in your friend circle, in your friend group, we start to change things on a small scale. That small scale turns into a ripple effect. That ripple effect turns into a wave. That wave turns into something that actually changes the course of the world. So again, just so you think, I really don't know what she's talking about today. If you don't and haven't gotten anything from what I have said, realize this. You are an agent of change. We look at the news, we see the protests going on, we see all the issues that we're facing. Some things you don't see. Some things are talked about, some things are discussed at work that might not need to be discussed at work, But at the end of the day, what we need to do and what we need to realize is that we can change whatever is going on with just our words, with our facial expressions. Not only that, you know me now, Niesha Marks, a 25-year-old that grows weed and apparently calls it a career. And if you see something or heard something that I spoke about today that you want to know more about, don't be afraid to ask me. I'm not a timid person. I'm a small person, but I'm not a timid person. I have a lot of opinions. I have a lot of ideas. And just in case you don't realize it, I take up space in this world just like you do. I might be a descendant of a slave. However,